Hey boys, welcome back to round 19 of the Beer Pro here, taking on the Seagulls, and we're going to have a look at the ladder for once. Titans are actually in second spot with the Roosters, Rabbitohs, Dragons, Seagulls, Bulldogs and Knights, so that is a pretty shitty top 8, I'm not going to lie. I mean, for the game, it's obviously a lot different. I think this is like 4 or 5 seasons in, so the teams are completely different, but if that was like the top 8, like this year, that would be an absolute shock. Like so many bottom 8 teams in that, but you know what? That's the cool thing about the progression here. So we'll look at the Seagulls, and they have Greg Inglis at the back. The rest of the back line isn't that good, but then you got Kieran Foran, Cherry Evans, and a decent front row, decent back row, decent bench. Lorenzo Mafu. He's an absolute beast in the Queensland Cup. I'm actually really surprised that someone like a Lorenzo Mafu hasn't been picked up by an NRL club. I mean, I watch the funny thing is, like, I actually like watching Queensland Cup games more than NRL games a lot of the time. Like, not the fact that Queensland Cup games are better quality. Obviously, that's not true, but I like watching the Queensland Cup because it is very good quality, but also the fact that you get to see all these young forwards, all these young backs. There's obviously like good experience, because there's always, like, in every team there's heaps of like just stalwarts of every club. It's like, it's always so weird. Like, you always get these amazing players from every club that have played like a few, like hundreds of games or up to 100 games, and they've never really made the NRL, but they're standout players, but they just have never made it. But then you get all the youth guys coming through just out of the under 20s, and you know, it's like the stepping stone to the NRL, and you see a lot of these guys, and it's mainly forwards, I'd say. There are some backs you see who obviously make it. I mean, probably one off the top of my head is Cameron Munster. I remember watching Munster in the Queensland Cup and just thought straight away he's definitely going to make it. And also a guy that he's probably my favourite, he's up there as my favourite player, Tim Simona. This was a while ago now. He did play for the Queensland Cup. I think the funny thing is, I think he played for the East Tigers in the Queensland Cup when he played. And obviously now he's playing for the West Tigers. No affiliate there, but I thought it was funny how that worked out. And Tim Simona, he was just an absolute beast. And I always liked him back then, and I was always happy. I like it when the Queensland Cup guys make it to the NRL. But yeah, Lorenzo Mafu, he's a guy that he's one of these forwards that just who just come on and sort of dominate. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm watching the game here. I guess it was almost half time. I was actually looking to line up a potential field goal, but I just ended up running around like a damn dickhead. But Kieran Foran, straight after the break, is going to score a very soft try. Very disappointing. So we did get an early try in the game, but not too much else. I mean, this game was pretty lackluster in terms of attack, but we're going to get a nice little inside pass there. Palm off one, but Greg Inglis at the back, a bit hard to get past. But yeah, a lot of good Queensland Cup players. It's funny how I see him in this game here, and right there, the fucking kick, dude. That is why pretty much constantly now I do the last tackle kicks, because the AI just put in the absolute worst kicks in Beer Pro. They just always kick it so shallow and straight to the man. As we look to go for a field goal, I thought we would have had it for all money, but there is a pretty strong breeze at our back. But it works out pretty well. We tackle Inglis like a metre out from the line. We get up quickly on Bullock there. And, a missed field goal usually results in like a 20-metre tap, which would be a pretty bad option. But against the wind, it didn't even have the legs, so we get the ball back in pretty good field position, and we just take this one Carmichael Hunt-esque right there, just straight up the guts. And that's someone, Carmichael Hunt, man, I wish, probably him coming back to the NRL is, obviously not going to happen, but I was so sad to see Hunt go to the AFL, even though it was pretty fun watching Carmichael play AFL. Him at Union now, I'm not, I just don't really like Union, so I don't really watch it too much. But yeah, Carmichael Hunt was such a beast running the ball back from fullback. He was like the main guy who did that. I can't really think of... Trying to think of a fullback that does that for any team now. Like, someone just runs the ball back like Hunt. I just can't think of someone that does it. Like, probably Boyd was someone who sort of did a bit of that. He sort of has gone away from that as of late, but Boyd used to do it a bit. Can't really think of anyone else, but that is the game. I really didn't have anything to talk about for the game sense. We win by a point. We got the field goal. I didn't even mention it, but just a pretty lackluster game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed regardless, and I'll see you boys next time.